before I go into that for details, I will just try to give you a background of how we all came about. EGM has always had a different approach to things. The ideology has always been different, and that's because we are customer focused. And in that customer focusing, we have created a particular platform which is called the Cloud Trade Platform. The Cloud Trade Platform brings simplicity to the average Nigerian as to how they can trade the global market space, right? So in their convenience and also with ease, they have that access in trading the global market using the local currency, Naira. Now, we also understand from a company's perspective that just having convenience and ease to trade the global market is not enough. You also need to provide these individuals the required expertise to maneuver the market during their respective low times and high times, right? And that's where EGM comes in with one of the best education services in the industry. We have education services that are being preferred by top-notch professionals in the industry.
Before we started the platform, previously the major platform which Nigerian clientele used to trade global markets was the MT4 platform. This is a US dollar based platform. I think there are about 10 and above 10 European brokers that offer this platform to the Nigerian clientele. Now we came in 2016, the 1st of June 2016 was when we launched. I keep saying it would be naive if we didn't offer the platform. So we also offer the USD platform because obviously that's what's most traded here. But we went a step further by innovating, by creating something called the Cloud Trade Platform. Now what this is a Naira-based platform on web browser, meaning you don't have to download the way you download an MT4. You can also use the Apple app or the Android app. So on your mobile phone, you can download any of our apps and on your web browser. And you can trade global markets with Naira. I'll put that into perspective for you. You can now trade any financial instrument in real time using Naira. You can go long or short on Apple, Google, Snapchat, Barclays, oil, gold, you think it. You can trade it with EGM. Now what has it done? Oh, it's been sensational. We initially thought it would be extremely difficult for clients to change their behavior from what they're used to, because the MT4 platform is a very robust platform. But it's been phenomenal. The intake from our clientele has been amazing. In terms of how we've done this, we emphasize on education. Education, of course, it's very, very important in our operations. My head of education, chief market analyst, might have stated earlier on that we offer classes here in our Ikoyi office. We're opening up in Marina and we have an academy in Ikeja. It's imperative that people are knowledgeable on the opportunities that exist. As I like to say, a lack of interest stems from a lack of knowledge. So if you're able to educate and introduce a product, which is what we did with the Cloud Trade Platform, and tell people exactly how it should be used and spend time in getting them to understand it, you get the sort of results which we've been getting. And we're truly humbled. I mean, I'll go a step further to say the Naira platform, the Cloud Trade Platform, has won the best FX trading platform of the year, given to us by Proshare Markets. We have won one of the fastest 100 companies in Nigeria, which has been phenomenal. And the one that gives us a lot of pride is we are the Digital Financial Platform of the Year at the Businessday Banking and Financial Institution Awards. Now, what that goes to say is that the product has been accepted by our clientele, by the wider financial establishment or ecosystem. And we only see things growing bigger and better from where we are right now.
Like you said just now, rightfully, yes, we're not regulated. But while we're waiting for the regulation, we are covered by liquidity providers and the technology providers who reside in London. And we can take trades of up to $60 million. So clients have nothing to worry about in that regard. We have segregated accounts where the funds are transferred into, and under no circumstance do we have access to those accounts. So I don't think they have anything at all to be worried about.
Here in Eagle Global Markets, we have two platforms, the MT4 and the Cloud Trade Platform, and we offer our clients over 1,000 instruments ranging from forex, indices, equities, and also commodities. For our clients that open an account with us, we do our best to serve them well, and they are well catered for.
Our top priority is to the customer satisfaction. We provide the best possible client experience to drive customer acquisition and retention.
Because of how our bane of operations have been structured, we have one of the best education services, and we try to create a category to meet all aspects of individuals. So you have the ones that are busy professionals, you have the ones that are available during the day, business owners. We have people that are not even within the country. So we have education services from weekday services when in-house. You can come into the office. We have academies in Marina, we have academy in Ikeja, you have one in the head office in Ikoyi. We also have the weekend classes whereby busy professionals and just people that are not available can come in for weekend classes and learn the market. And we have online webinars where we create for this client that are not available in the localized area.
Education is paramount for us. It's important that our clients really know what they're doing. Also, we're a very responsible broker. You know, we offer segregated accounts, we offer best practices. Our liquidity and technology providers are FCA regulated. You know, we can take on trades of up to 60 million US dollars, and we're in constant talks with SEC, you know, part of the sandbox, to ensure that the sector is regulated. Meaning, when I say we're very responsible, I'm sure you've heard a number of amazing adverts on the radio saying all sorts of things that can happen if you were to invest in Forex. A number of these things are extremely misleading, which is why, like I said, we put the customer first. You know, customer satisfaction, taking care of the customer is important to us because we have no business without the customer. So we're very careful in terms of how we market and we advertise. We paint a very, very honest picture of the opportunities that the markets provide. And I'll keep emphasizing, I'll continue to tell my competitors, our job is to provide a platform for our clients to trade global markets. Our job is to provide a transparent and fair platform where they can take advantage of opportunities. Our job is not to trade on their behalf. As an investor, what we look for are opportunities. That's what we look for. There are no guarantees. You assess the risk. You do as much due diligence as you possibly can. There are no guarantees in investing. You assess your risk and you look for the best opportunities. Now, where EGM fits very nicely into the Nigerian investing climate is where we've had a situation where the stock market has not given the sort of returns we would have hoped for, and access to capital and liquidity has been difficult as a result of the inflation. So other investments like property and other things which we would have done has been very difficult to pull out returns. You're looking for something else, something that can also provide one with return. So just from that point of view in itself, prior to us launching, you could not trade oil. We watch it on all the networks, the movement, speculation in various prices from oil, from other commodities to equities and indices. Now, what EGM has done is it's almost created a brand new asset class. It doesn't take you away from your stocks or your property or your fixed income. You can be doing that, but it's a brand new asset class that also gives you exposure to a number of other financial instruments, to complement what it is you already have. So if I was going to answer that question, what I would say is provided Nigerians with extra opportunity to make money whilst investing. Now, from the stocks and shares point of view, as I mentioned, it's a completely different product which the investment group are invested in. That's a product called AO Trade, which would be Nigerian stocks and Nigerian shares, but it's going through the process of regulation. So we'll have a lot more to say about that towards the end of the first quarter next year. But EGM definitely has provided, almost created a brand new asset class. So you could now trade oil with Naira. You could now trade any other indice, any other equity. So where the Nigerian market is not giving you the sort of returns you would like to, there's also an opportunity to trade other financial instruments using our local currency.
What we are as a company is that we try to reach out to regulatory bodies as how to provide all certification for our clients. So things are already in the works as to bringing that to that space.
One of the major rocks in which we stand on is client satisfaction. We have no business if we don't have clients. So it's important that at every point in time, we put our clients first and we take care of all their complaints or all the needs. We always try and improve the client experience, user experience, our response to their complaints, ensuring that we provide them with the best possible service. That's one. Secondly, who delivers this to the clientele is important. So I back my team. I've been blessed, I've been very lucky to have an amazing team. A team that puts the clients first, that understands clients' needs. Now, once you put the clients as your primary focus, and then you take very, very good care of your team that delivers the product, you begin to see that you begin to create a company culture that would naturally reflect excellence and innovation. Because you're being put on the spot by the clientele, so you have to continuously innovate and take very good care of them. And you take very good care of your team, your workers, your colleagues and your partners and investors. And then it automatically, you create a culture where people look out for the best interest for the clientele. And everything else pretty much falls into place. Once you take care of your team and you take care of your clientele, I think everything else takes care of itself.